Jim here. I know I'm a minute or two early, but better to be early than late, correct? Well, no sun today. It's been all dreary, foggy looking. They took away our sunshine. They sprayed us like roaches yesterday. It was nice, sunny, and beautiful until all the jets went by spraying their cloud formula around. And today just sucks. Couldn't get sun through here with a knife. ah, kind of looks like a fog or a haze. Hey, Frankie, how you doing? Doggone, someone's here. Man, I haven't heard from you in a long time. Seems like a lot of people on Facebook aren't even coming on my live, so I'm not going to do one until probably Monday. So I'm glad you caught me here. Last couple of nights on Facebook, no one was there. And I know how boring it's got to be by now. Hey, Ricky. Bam, two over here. Right on, right on, right on. Oh, I hear you, brother. But heck, y'all can find me right here on YouTube. That's even better. Now it gives me the best of both worlds. You know what I mean? That gives me the best of both worlds. Oh, you're off today. There you go. Man, we got hazy weather today all day. Tomorrow, I think we got it's Monday, we got 30 or 40% chance of a winter mix or something. Our highs for the next couple of days are going to be like 50, 55. And then after that, we'll be back up in the 60s. So I guess there's kind of like another little winter blast coming. Well, it's about time you got up and started getting your errands done. Been laying around way too long. Yep, about time you got up and done that. You know I'm messing with you. I know it's that medication they got you on, but I gotta mess with you. If I didn't, who would? Light snow and 28. I didn't lose my Facebook. I've always had my Facebook. I've got my Facebook. You just might have the wrong Facebook channel. Now, there's a couple of Facebooks I used to have, and there's some that trolls made were phony and fake. So you got to make sure you put it in the right Facebook. It's the only one with my true name, 420 Jim, spelt out. FOURTWENTYJIM. And here, I'll show you a QR for it. So, yeah, that's the one I've been on for the last 5 years. And this is to stop elder abuse. And that one's to release all cannabis prisoners. And this is what the new paint job looks like. For those that hadn't seen the new paint job. What's that? Oh, the poop out of the backyard. Hit me with your bullshit. There you go. Am I high? How high are you? I don't know. Are you still there? Wait till you learn my real name. You want to know if I'm high? You know my real name? Yeah, they done away with the Stevens part. The judge in 2019, July 8th of 2019, declared my legal name to be 420 Jim. And that's exactly what my driver's license says. True story. If you Google me, you will see where I spent 10 years on the road, proving that alcohol kills and marijuana heals. This year I want to remind you Jesus saves. No one belongs in jail for weed. If you believe that, you should be on that petition. And there's no excuse if your phone don't scan. This petition for pot has always been at 420jim.com. As soon as you Google or type in 420 Jim, there'll be a button that says petition. Press it. 3 simple questions. Name, address, and email. If you got a name, an address, and an email, you can help get all the prisoners released under federal and state cannabis charges. Nobody belongs in jail for weed. And nobody needs to give up their firearms. And as long as cannabis is a class 1 or class 2 narcotic, you give up your right to bear arms and ammunition. And a lot of people don't think about that. But I know. Come to Asia, there you go. Hey, when I tell you my name is 420 Jim, check this out. Check this out. It's going to take a second for the camera to flip, but check this out. 420 Jim. That would be me. And they put your last name on top. I don't live in Knoxville no more, but like I say, in July 8th of 2019 in Tennessee, my name became 420 Jim legally. So I don't just, talk the talk. I've walked the walk. I've got a couple trolls. That's where the no justice for Jim comes in. But it's all right. One day I'll get justice. I try and give them forgiveness like the good Lord says, but they won't take that. They still have to harass me almost daily. I did go 24 hours yesterday without harassment, but then again, it started this morning. And so like I say, everybody needs a little Jesus. So, yeah, and I'm just an old school hippie. Like I say, spent 10 years on the road fighting to get our cannabis prisoners out. I still use a can. I'm in a legal state now. I'm in Arizona, and I can have paraphernalia and stuff. Matter of fact, I have paraphernalia. I own pipes. I just don't like them. I've always liked my can. Just like I like the older pot, the pot from the 70s. This stuff is grown in the rich soil that Mother Nature meant it to be grown in. See, I have pipes. I don't like them. I like the emoji read. I like I like that. That's pretty cool. Woo! Doggone it. I had to make sure put my license back in my wallet so I don't lose it. What's that say? Message restricted. I don't know why. Well, someone tried to send me a message, but it says it's restricted. I don't know why. Whatever you tried to send me, they said restricted. I've got it nice and warm in here. It's a little chilly outside, but I really don't plan on going back outside again. Oh, is that a green? Oh, heck, I thought that was a green rose. Here it's a green critter looking through his fingers. Nah, no, you got me wrong on that. Look up my name on the, look. You know how to do a search? You know, like go to Google and type in 420JIM. Type in 420 Jim, and you can see hundreds of stories. And I'm sure you can translate the stories if you need to them or whatever. If you go to 420jim.com, that's my website. But there's news stories about me on the internet for 10 years. Most of them are true. Well, hell, let me show you something that I just seen today. Where'd it go? Oh. Well, it was here a minute ago, and I done lost it. Where did it go? Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, Jack. Oh, there it is. I just happened to stop in this town because of the name. Now, I had been in Ohio helping a friend out at their court case. I was there for court support. But August 19th of 2020, the town of Neil Armstrong, the first guy, you know, to walk on the moon, grew up. I made their front page. I made the front page on that one. Heck, this one might even have the whole story in it. But yeah, I've made news coast to coast, different places. Lubbock, Texas, I was late breaking news in 2018. I was a lead story at Amarillo, Kansas, you name it. Quite a few places. Yeah, yeah, my website's been through GoDaddy for 10 years. Hell, after 10 years, they ought to give you one, huh? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I just paid my domain. So you're absolutely right. But like I say, there's nothing special about my website. The only reason I keep it is to have a link to the petition. Because all this is about people that are in prison. Now, the part of getting it out of a class 1 helps me and other people that would like to own a gun. You know, I don't want to lose my gun rights just because I'm associated with cannabis. No, that shouldn't be. But that's the way federal law is right now, though, because Biden had a class 2, and they screwed with him. Remember Hunter Biden and the only charge, they forgot about the laptop and all that crap. The only thing they charged him with, class 2 narcotic and signing, just signing a thing for a gun. Yeah, so anybody that's signed or gotten a medical card and whatnot and has went and bought a gun or ammunition since then, you did the same thing Hunter Biden did. Prove me wrong. Well, thank you. It kind of looks the same, but if you really look at it, it's not the same. That was the first paint job. This was when I first got it in 17, 18, and 19. Right after this picture, I repainted it, and it had like a prisoner, a jail cell and stuff on the side, a big jail cell and stuff on the side and whatnot. And then I just painted it last month, and I haven't had it back on the road since I painted it. So everybody will be excited to see it once it gets back on the road, I'm sure. I was hoping to get back on the road in March, but it might be more towards April. My eye surgery keeps getting pushed off, and I take that as a sign from the Lord above. Otherwise, it would already be done. So now I don't get surgery until the middle of next month. They say third time's a charm. It'll be the third eye surgery, and the third time this one had to be rescheduled, you know. So, yeah, third time's a charm. I'm going to take it as a positive sign. Yeah, I'm going to put on my lighter jacket, and we'll take another walk around the RV for a minute. I like it in the background when people happen to be surfing. They, retouch is on. I don't know what that is. I hit a button to turn something on, and I don't know what it is. But first I'll show you the paper. This is the very first paint job I did on it. I got this one in 2017. World Peace Smoke Shop. Trump was in office then. This was right after Obama had went out of office and Trump went into office. And see, back then they called me 420 Jim. my name had just become legally 420 Jim. I think this is the first newspaper I made when my name became 420 Jim. But now here's the new paint job. Oh yeah, this generation sucks right now that we're in, but the good Lord's going to change things. The second part of my mission, well, there's actually 3 parts: elder abuse, cannabis prisoners, and the fact everyone needs a little Jesus. You know, I want to remind everybody, when I first started out 11 years ago, I had like 1 cross on each side. Not even one on the back and the front. Just one on each side. And man, people give me hell. How dare you? Marijuana and a cross and whatnot. Well, after that, I started looking at the Bible. And as soon as I was in the first chapter, it's telling me how he gave me every herb-bearing seed and it was good. So, of course, I read more and more. And, you know, they can blame Google. There's the pot petition, because I happened to mention marijuana in the Bible, and lo and behold, it brought up the Hebrew Bible. The Hebrew Bible was wrote before King James, and King James is the one that had his mama's head cut off, so I don't see if we can believe everything he had put in that Bible or left out. Not saying it's all wrong or nothing, but man can change the Bible and stuff. They're just going to suffer a lot more for it. That's according to the Bible itself. But when I found out that it was in the anointing oil, game over. And if you look in Exodus 30:23, I think it is, or it could be 30:29, you'll find out it was in cannabosum, and it was in the anointing oil. 1 cross plus 3 nails equals forgiven. One of my real good veteran friends, he's a Marine from West Virginia, made a $20 donation and had me put that cross up there for him. And it helps with the mission. Help feed me, the doggies, keeps gas on, you know. And ready to get back out on the road after eye surgery. Good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. Hey, Ricky, I might need you. Hey, come out here. If my eye don't get fixed, you can just come out and drive. We'll kidnap you and you can drive. Did I have meth? No, Who might not have a home left? Yeah, no, I don't do meth. I don't do alcohol. I don't do tobacco. Now, I'm not a saint. I used to do alcohol. I used to do tobacco. The good Lord, the Father and the Son, let me walk away from them 5 years ago. Each one, I kind of slid back one time and straightened that out. But before that, like 20 years ago or 25 years ago now, probably, I quit cocaine. Same way I did tobacco, same way I did alcohol. I told myself I was better than myself. I was done doing it, and I walked away from it with the help of the Lord above. And that's it. And once you're really, 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 really ready to do something, and you ask for the power of the man above, and you mean it, anything's possible. That's the only thing I don't like about Judge Joe Brown. I love that guy. I love his show and everything, but I'd love to tell him, Judge Joe Brown, you're wrong. People don't have to have rehab. Now, 98% maybe, 99%, I don't know. But I didn't need rehab. I needed God. And I needed determination myself to want to quit and change. Otherwise, it wouldn't happen. But no patches, no rehab, no this, no that, no whatever. Just, I told myself, who's in control of this? We have free will. Who's in control of my mind? Is it me or not? And with prayer and help of the Lord above, yep. And I tell people, if you need something stronger than pot, go eat a mushroom. Yeah. Go eat a mushroom. Right on. Yeah, see, if man makes it, like years back, I used to do acid and stuff, when we was kids. We used to do acid and all kinds of stuff. But nowadays, you can't trust anything out there. I'd be scared to. And I just made a deal with the man above. If man makes it, I don't want nothing to do with it. And see, you can't go to the grape and get drunk. Man has to process it. That's why you can die. Same with cocaine. You can't go to the cocaine plant, eat it, smoke it, or anything, and get high. You'll numb your gums, and that's it. But to get the effect of the cocaine, the high, it has to be processed. And they use gasoline and other chemicals and presses and stuff to do that. Like I said, I used to do my share of cocaine. And honestly, if we was being honest, which I like to be because I believe in my Savior, Yahshua, and Yahweh, so I'm not going to lie to you. If someone brought a dump truck full of cocaine here and they handed me the keys and I thought I could get up and off in the hills with it, I might would do it. But it'd have to be a full dump truck full, and the weather would have to be not raining or nothing, But see, that's just being honest. That might be a temptation that I'd have to think about. But I don't see nobody driving up a big old dump truck full of cocaine either and say, hey, this is for you. Well, I got more time to spend on YouTube today because I'm not doing Facebook tonight and tomorrow. I'm going to wait till Monday to do another Facebook Live. I normally do them every night on Facebook, but I think I want to cut it back a bit. It's like maybe every other night or something, because when I'm off the road, there's not a whole lot to talk about, and I'm always talking about the same thing. Here on YouTube, if I get people that ask questions and whatnot, a lot of people here on YouTube don't even know one thing about me. And that's pretty cool. Because any questions you got, please ask me. Oh no, I have, brother. You got me all messed up. You got me all messed up. I would have no hate for no one, and let me tell you why. Hang on, let me tell you why. Watch this. Watch this. Coming from an old stoner, man. Watch this. I want you to come out of the box today. Okay? Come out of the box. Let me take this little hit of the can, and let me explain to you, come out of the box. You're going to like this. If you were born and you were taken and put into a box and you had no humanly contact with anybody or anything, just you in that box, your nutrition gave it to you, whatever, you just no contact with no one, nothing, and I let you out of that box today, what would you know? Pretty much anybody but someone, really trying to be a smart ass would say nothing. And that's pretty much the true answer. I mean, maybe something from a dream or something, but what would you actually know? You wouldn't know anything. The point is, you're taught everything you know. I want you to come and step out of that box now. Now, there's people that told me all my life I was on a spinning ball, and I thought that was crazy. There's people out there that's going to tell you the earth is flat. The Bible and all the study I'm doing says it's flat. But you know what? I don't care if it's round. I don't care if it's flat. I don't care if it's a pyramid in all food. It's planet Earth. Period. That's it. Planet Earth. No matter what it is, we're here on the third rock from the sun, or whatever you want. Planet Earth. Boom. Now you're going to look out and you're going to see animals and different species of mammals and stuff. And we're an animal too, you know that. We're just up at the top of the food chain. People go tell you there's white, there's black, there's green. We're human beings. We all came into this world naked and nothing, and we leave naked and nothing, and we all bleed red. We're simply human beings on planet Earth. And if you have any other thought of that, you need to smoke a joint more than I do, because you're overthinking life. And people just, it's so easy. People make the 10 Commandments hard, but they're really not. They say, oh, well, you can't live. Hey, we all have bad thoughts and, sin in different ways. But the 10 Commandments, they're pretty easy to keep. They all follow within, all except keeping the Sabbath day holy. The rest follow under the golden rule. You don't want to be stolen from. You don't want to be lied to. You don't want to be cheated on. You don't want, So, it's a lot easier than people think. We make our own misery and stuff. We do. I'm guilty of it myself. So, long story short, I hate no one. I have no hate for no one. Now, I hear here in the end times, people are going to hate Christians. Now, I'm not man's Christian, so whether they hate me or not, I don't know. But I do believe that Yahshua paid a blood sacrifice so my sins could be forgiven, that I can meet Yahweh and live on. And see, I respect anyone else's religion. It's like I've handed out about 300 of these since I've gotten baptized. And that happened 6 months ago or so. I love handing these out. And only one person had a bad reaction. Oh, no, that burns. I don't want it, and dropped it. Hey, that's cool. And see, that's what life and everything should be. There wasn't no white man back in the day. People think that white was just an automatic color back in the day when it wasn't. So every time I see a picture of the white Jesus, I just laugh at it, You're your own enemy. We are our own enemy. It's the two wolves that live inside of you, the good and the bad, and the one you feed is the one that's going to win in your life. That's the plain and simple, fast way to look at it. Yeah. Back in my day growing up, they showed you the cartoon of the angel and the devil. I look at it, it took me a long time. I'm 66. I was in my 50s before I started getting into the religion thing. And what really pushed me into the religion was when people was bitching about my crosses and marijuana. Well, I told you about me finding out that it was in the anointing oil and all. It just got me studying more and more into it. And that's what actually brought me back to Jesus and all. I was baptized for the first time 4 or 5 months ago. I think about 4 months ago, 5 months ago. in Graham, Texas. And I love giving out these little Jesuses. It just brings smiles to people's face and stuff. But if they don't want to hear about it or something like that, I've only had one. That's cool. Twice now, I've seen these Jehovah Witnesses up at the store. They're usually different ones, but we have a little Jehovah Witness community in Kingdom Hall here, which is great. But you know what I'm talking about, how they come knock on your door. Can I tell you about Jehovah? As I'm going into the store where they are with their Watchtower magazine and all, hey, how you doing today? Can I give you a little Jesus? And I'll hand them both one, and it's cool. I like going up soliciting them. All my life, I remember them coming to the doors, no matter where I live, Florida, Arizona, wherever, California, wherever, they had the Jehovah Witnesses knocking on the doors in the neighborhood. But you can take any day. A person can take any day and make it a good day or a bad day. You have that power to do that. You can take the most tragic day and find the good and the stuff in it. If you really want to turn around and you try and you visit, you can turn it around. You really can. And you can actually ruin one of the best days of your life just by spiraling down. So we just have that control, and it's hard. But the closer that you get to God, our Creator, the easier it is. But the more challenges come your way, because the devil sees you're getting closer and closer, and he knows he's losing that soul. Yeah, he'll try harder sometimes to get that soul back and tempt you, whether it's quitting smoking, quitting alcohol, whatever. Oh, yeah, the closer you get to the man above, the harder Satan tries to get you back. And that's what a lot of people don't realize. He don't care about the people that's really not trying to get saved right now, because they're sinning and he ain't got to worry about them. The ones he's got to worry about is the ones that are trying to lean, find help, lean towards Jesus, get saved and all. Those are the ones he's got to control and attack right now, because the other ones, oh, hell, they're already there. You know what I mean? So pray about it. Get with whoever you believe. If you're a Christian, you believe that Christ died for you. I call myself a Christoperian, because I don't believe in a lot of man's BS Christian stuff, especially when you read about pastors playing with little boys and stuff. Yeah. But basic instructions before leaving Earth, the Bible. And you can always cross-reference in the Hebrew. You need to look up the book of Jubilee. That's a good one. See, they left a dozen chapters, books, whatever, out of the Bible. What really, really convinced me and got me diving into it a year and a half ago, was when I read the book of Enoch. And that tells you about the fallen angels, the Anunnaki, the giants that were here and all. Oh, yeah. So, get with whoever you think the Creator is, and you have to turn your life. And you can make yourself happy, or you can make yourself sad. I mean, I've got these trolls, and I've got the choice to get upset and mad when they mess with you, which they like. But, I mean, come on, it's been going on 4 years now, so now, yes, I do want the FBI to get involved and take care of it, because it's gotten dangerous. But I still forgive them. I'm peace at heart and all. The Lord knows I forgive them. I can't help it if they're too stupid to quit, and they're eventually going to get busted. They better hope nothing happens to them before they die, because any one of us can go at any time. And if you're not saved in that book of life, I feel sorry for you. That right, Jackie Poo? clean my can a little bit. Maybe that gives somebody a chance to type a question. It's one thing you'll learn if you tune into my channel is I get stoned. I can talk. Oh, and the stories I've got, if you only knew. If you only knew about all the stories. But go figure, my name being 420 Jim, you'd think that there's quite a few stories, right? Illegal searches, all kinds of things. What would push a person into starting this, back in 2014, So any of them questions come to mind or anything, anybody wants any answers to them, feel free to ask, I haven't hid from the internet in 11 years. Like I said, if you Google my name, damn remote control fly bugging me. You Google my name and you can see all the way back 10 years of me being on the internet. No, my granddaughter 4 years ago. Yeah, 4 years ago. Told me not to cut my hair at all. So I haven't cut my hair, haven't cut my beard, mustache, nothing. 4, yeah, right at 4, maybe going on 4.5. Don't hold me to it. Yeah. No, don't take that long. Like I say, you go back on the internet and you can see when I had real short hair and a short beard, You can see when I was clean, well, not so much clean shaven. I've always hated to be clean shaven. Only you would have got that one, Frankie. Only you would have got that one. I almost said, is that you, Frankie? I could see you sneaking me one from Walmart. Walmart sells their employees, these fly spies. Hey, that last Walmart one I sent to you is pretty cool, wasn't it? I forget what it was now, but it was a Walmart one. I thought that was so funny. I had to send it to you. Oh, and for those that don't know, Mr. Frankie's known me for a few years. He's one of my Facebook friends. Quite a few years. Damn, we feel old, don't we, Frank? You've been here damn near the whole journey. You remember the very first cannabis, don't you? If I remember right, you seen the very first cannabis. Oh yeah, okay. They passed all the questions, but they couldn't pronounce the word Walmart. You didn't fly out of my face, thinking. Hey, that's funny. As I'm reading that off, that fly's coming at my face. Oh goodness sakes. What are you doing, Jackie Pooh? What are you doing, Jackie Pooh? Poor Jack's old. Yeah. So, yeah. Woo. I remember this one, um, because I had an old guy in the town. I didn't know that they did the newspaper story on me. I didn't know that at all. And I'd woke up about 8 o'clock and had just got outside because I stayed parked where I was doing I was legally parked next to a Walgreens, but on the street. And a lady comes running across the Walmart parking lot, the cashier, and she said, "Oh, I had to bring this to you. You're in the newspaper. I had to bring this, blah 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 blah." Because I never had an interview. You know, all other times I've been in that newspaper that I can remember, there was an interview. Now, I've been in other stories and stuff where people just take off the internet, but I mean, regular newspapers, normally I talk to one person and the other one takes a picture or whatever, or they take a picture of their phone and talk with me with the report. I remember this picture. Now, I did not know that this is considered half and half. Now, I didn't know this until later that day. To me, this is a front page. But according to the local paper, and it kind of makes sense, it does look like two different stories. So, I was happy that they had in the paper, and when I find that out, I normally stay there one more day so people can bring a newspaper by, and I'll just sign it for them. And they will be one of very few that's got one, if you know what I mean. And I told her to bring one out, which she did for herself, which I signed. And a couple hours later, no, I didn't get the whole front page. No, I didn't get the whole front page. This, I can't say the name of it. I don't want to. It's the town. It's the town. I got half of the front page. It's the town Neil Armstrong grew up in. I was just getting ready to explain that. So, I mean, I knew, not before I parked, but like I say, I was there the whole day before. Just like I remember the guy that asked me, "Can I take your picture?" And I'm like, "Sure." And I remember him standing in the ditch. I mean, there wasn't nothing in the ditch, but you know, ditch. I remember him standing in the ditch. I remember this picture. I remember the person that took this picture. And that's why I say he didn't do an interview on me or nothing. But he wrote one of the best articles ever. I guess he went online and searched. He even mentioned my mom's murder and all that stuff. But it was a really cool article. But a couple hours later, you know, on the second day, after I found out I was in the paper and I'm staying, this old guy comes by and he said, "I had to come meet you." And I'm like, "Yeah, cool, you know, I'm, you know, appreciate it, you know, what's up?" He said, "They only been 3 people on the front of our newspaper." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, you know?" And he said, "Yep, you know, one of them was Neil Armstrong. He grew up here." And I'm like, yeah, I heard he grew up here. That's pretty cool, you know. I told him I didn't know until I got there, but yeah, I'd heard that. That's pretty cool. And he said, "Some damn fool tried to rob our bank." And then there's you. And I'm like, you know, here I am. He didn't go into the details about the guy that robbed the bank and all, but he said, "Then there's you." And he had to come out and meet me. I felt so honored, you know. Yeah, that's where that was. I thought you could read that. It's at that town, and it was Wednesday, August 19th of 2020. 420 Jim's been touring the United States over the past few years to end cannabis prohibition. He stopped out of that town's CBS on Bellefontaine Street, and I was on my way towards Lima. That's where Joshua Hayes is. I can't think of where. Holistic Health and Cannabis Expo to be held in Springbrook Gardens in Lima this weekend. So that's where I was headed to and all. But there's a story, and I just, I got to find the missing article, because they had the story somewhere else. And I don't know if I just don't see it, if I put it somewhere else or whatever, but I know there was a nice little article wrote up from it. Probably missing it somewhere. Well, no big deal. But I couldn't believe the article he wrote on it. It was so cool. I may have took it out and had it laminated. Yeah, it was that town. But it was a kick when he said there only been 3 people in the top half of the, like that was so important. The top half of the newspaper. There only been 3 people in that top half of that newspaper. I got to admit, my favorite one, but it wasn't front page. It was front page of the section, maybe, or a couple pages in. I don't think it was front page. And that's that one that says you can't spell healthcare without THC, with big bolder letters. But I think that was on the second page or something. I'm really proud of that one. But the best one, the absolute best one, you got to admit, is the 3 words in Kingston, Tennessee. And a picture just like that, pretty much. And the words, "to be blunt." That'd always be one of my favorites. Always. Hey, youngster. Does that say hey, old timer? Got to put on my glasses. Hey, young timer, how you doing? Like I say, I spend more time on YouTube today because I'm not doing no Facebook tonight. Why not? I'd like to build a YouTube channel up, but I need people to subscribe. It don't cost you nothing at all. Just hit the subscribe, hit the notification button for lives, and if you watch the lives or the shorts, put a comment, a like, a not like, a comment of any kind. I really appreciate it. Everybody's interaction is what brings the algorithm up. And I'd like to get the algorithm way up on this one before I hit the road in a couple months. This is what I got from the local dispensary. jars. They're about 13 miles down the street. I have to bum a ride every time I go down there because I don't have no way to get there. The RV runs and everything, but to unhook the electric, unhook the water, unhook the sewer, drive it there, come back and hook everything up, yeah, it's not worth it. It's easier to put a, hey, is anybody going to the dispensary on the bulletin board over the internet? And generally somebody ends up going. It may take 2 days, but hey, at least you get there. Oh, hey, I've decided to go ahead and forgive Walmart there for that screw up on the plug. Because I got to thinking, they gave me a $15 sorry it happened. And the part was only $13. So I made out. I made out. So I don't think I have a problem with them when I look at it that way. So I guess I'll go ahead and spend the $15 voucher. I did the 10 one and the first 15 that they had given me, so they do work depending on what you use them with and everything and all that. They're crappy rules, but when I use this next $15 one, that'll be $40 I saved this month by them screwing up. That's not bad. I'm keeping up with it, that my membership, if I look at it, my membership isn't costing me nothing. They screw up enough that it covers my membership. Of course, I spend it on other things, you know. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You see, their new thing now is, it'll say deliver, left on door. It will tell me you can't see them being tracked no more. And I got a thing out for delivery. And I said, well, probably about 20 minutes they'd be here. I better keep an eye out for them. And sure enough, you know, about 10 after, it said it was delivered at the door. But I didn't get a confirmation, you know, in the email, just in the Walmart app. Said it was delivered and left at the door. So they're screwing with the times and stuff to make their deliveries look good or whatever they're doing. But about 10 minutes after that, like the time before, the driver actually showed up. And once he scanned it and everything, that he left it on the porch, I get the email that it was delivered. So, main thing is I got it. But I learned that they trick you by saying that it was delivered when it wasn't. Spending on what women? Oh, you talking to Frankie? Who's spending what on women? What'd I miss? Huh. Yeah, well, in the Walmart apps, when they notify you, I get a notification from the app and from email both. And the app will tell you it was delivered 10 minutes before it was delivered. Tell you it was left at your door. Because the time before I was on the, like, hey, what the hell you mean it was delivered when they pulled up? You lost me. There's never been no women with me. Now, if you mean like the neighbor next door, that the uh um 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 Lilu's boy, that's a Lilu and Charlie thing. And the lady that gave me the cross, that's just a hippie that smokes weed. Email and text. Well, speaking of emails and texts, oh yeah, well, you're pulling my leg on here, and fools are pulling my leg on the telephone, so I'm used to it. Well, I think that would be Ricky's business. Not being unpolite, but I think that would be Ricky's business. And the Ricky I know, she's not shy. She'll speak her mind. She's like me. She stands up for what's right. Let's just say there's a half dozen people out at a campground, and just because the owner of the campground can give you free rent, whatever, because he's the owner of the campground, she's the only one out of the whole bunch out there that would tell the truth. The only one out of the whole bunch out there that would tell the damn truth. So I got a lot of respect for Miss Ricky, and I think she can say and do what she'd like. Oh, heck, man, the trolls have said everything from I raped Monica or tried to rape her. They've got evidence, this, that, and the other. They've never brought none in it. I mean, it's all stupid and crazy. But it keeps the thing going, Oh yeah, there's lots of snakes in the grass. Hell, there was one in the Garden of Eden, remember? Ah, goodness sakes. Well, I'm going to puff on the can real quick, and let's go outside and take a little walk around the Cannebago and show it off. I gotta go show it off every once in a while because people will join in on my YouTube that haven't seen it before. And with the haze, the lights are on. Yay, beautiful weather. We're supposed to, Monday, I think, get a little moisture. Alrighty, Ricky, go get you something to eat. I'm not doing Facebook, so not tonight. Doug used to ask me that question all the time, Frankie. He ain't asked me that question in a long time. Doug used to every night ask me that question. And I'd wonder why. You want to help get a pot prisoner out of jail? Scan that petition right there. If you can't get it to scan, go to 420jim.com, 420jim.com. That one's to stop elder abuse. And this is if you'd like to find my Facebook page. Pizza, oh, damn. That does. You know, I was thinking about that the other night. I should call down here and see what kind of prices they have on pizza. It's actually a damn good idea. And usually pizza lasts me, 2 days. Well, you never know. I did tell you that I fixed my plug, right? See that? See that? See that? Put me a nice new plug on it. So, thank you, Mr. Alan Newman, for that. And thank you to the gentleman that got it and delivered it. Whew. I don't even know the name of it. You'd have to look up on the map. I know it's before the Family Dollar store on the right-hand side. But yeah, I can't even think of the name of it. It's between Ron's Market and the Family Dollar. Both of those are on the left. That is on the right. But I've never been there, so I don't know. Hey, Sean, how we doing? I do remember the one in Quartzsite. Man, me and that veteran got it a couple times a week. 2 people splitting it. It was good, $10 a piece. And it was more than enough. Oh well. Is it warming up out that way anywhere? Any bit at all, Sean? We're gonna get nippy here the next couple of days. It's supposed to be like 55 for a high. That's kind of nippy here. Oh, I hear you. I hear you. That's why I'm not too worried about 50, 55, because that's a heck of a lot better than 20s and 30s. So I'll take it. Can't wait to see what next month brings. Ben's Pizza. That's probably what it is. Yep. That sounds about right. Did you look up their menu? What's a large cheese or something go for? Sean, other than our people that want great attention, it's cool. It's cool. And other than them being a little thorn in my side, that's not that bad. Yeah, it could be bad. That's why I want it prevented. But yeah, other than the trolls, it's pretty cool. I'm happy. Jack's happy. Lilu's happy. The grandkids and daughters happy. So it is what it is. It looks like things are starting to get a little bit better. You know what I mean? If you just, it just, I don't know. Things seem like they're just getting just a tiny bit better, a little bit better as we go on. I think just having the new administration in office has changed a lot already. Yeah, I don't know if that's open. I don't know where that would be, Frankie. That's probably not on my end of town. Maybe at the other end of town or something. Just like there's a VFW post, but it's probably a mile and a half or so away, and I don't drink, so. But both of them's got to serve a pretty good pie. Well, the bar, not so much, because, they can fall back on their alcohol sales and stuff. The other one, that's just all they do is pizza. It's a pizza joint. They wouldn't last very long in a town like this if they weren't, good pizza. Like that place, I can't think of the name of it, but the one there in Quartzsite. They had a good pizza. You want some good pizza? There you go. Ah, goodness sakes. We'd all love to have some good pizza. My problems is funds. And when I have them, I seem to have other things. Like, I got to get me a new hot water heater. So I'm looking at hot water heaters. I see some that are tankless that's come way down in price. Now, a generator would never run it. I'd have to have a big generator, but being plugged into shore power, yeah. So, if everything works out, I'm going to order me a hot water heater. Oh shit, almost poked my eye out. I like Little Caesars, and for the price, it's pretty good. You know, I don't know what they're up to now. Probably $9 or $10. Kim, let me show you something. Hang on for let me show you something, and then you tell me if I am or not. Okay? My first name's 4, my middle name's 20, and my last name's Jim. 420 Jim. Now, if you put that in Google, you will see that I've been on the road for over 10 years fighting for release of all cannabis prisoners, federal and state, destroy everybody's record, and make it federally legal for everybody in the United States of America. Yes, you would be correct. That would be me. That's why I got a couple of trolls that don't like me. And funny thing is, they're all from illegal states. Go figure. A 4 out of 5 review. That's not bad. That's not bad. Oh, Little Caesar are still $7? Cool. Are you still here, Kim? If you're still here, Kim, you want to see the outside of my vehicle? If you're still here, Kim, and you haven't seen the RV that I have, just let me know that you're still here, and we'll step out and do a little circle around. But it says there's only 2 people here now, and I figure that's Frankie and Sean. Did they have a specialty pizza or a menu there where you could figure out what the price is? Me, I normally do like a 1 topping, like just a cheese pizza, because I'm really not into pork, and most pizza toppings are pork, not all. Yeah, I know you're here, Sean. I was wondering if Kim or whatever it was that asked if I was a cannabis activist. Oh, the menu isn't online. Ah. She gets prettier as the night goes on. Pretty cool, eh? Oh, you call them. There you go. Oh, there you go, Sean. I'll do that. Maybe on holidays or something. You're absolutely right. I didn't think about that. But people stop. People stop. That's the main highway right there. And I've had people in, vehicles and people in side-by-side stop, take pictures. I give them a little Jesus. Yeah, Frank, you see what a large one topping is, or what a specialty is. Large. We want to go back inside for a couple of reasons. I got to get something to drink. Y'all hang out here a second. I got to grab something to drink. And I got to get rid of something I drank. Sorry about that. Okay. Sorry about that. Had to relieve myself. Ooh. I didn't know I was going to be on here an hour and a half. Whew. Oh yeah, too much for me. Well, we know Kim. We know Kim's one of the trolls. Yeah, well, you believe what you want, Kim. You're one of them. You go right ahead. Yeah. Now, if you search my name on the internet and wasn't such, probably one of them, I'd hate to say it, but a liar, you'd find out that that's very untrue. But we're used to that. All my friends are used to that. Aren't we, Frankie and Sean? I knew when their dumbass said, "Are you a cannabis advocate?" Frankie is one of the trolls. They want you to bite into that. They've obviously never searched my name. The trolls never come up once. And you'd think after 4 years and all, the one guy's made over 300 videos, closer to 400 and all, you would think that it would show up. But I go to it all the time. Nope. It's sad. I give them forgiveness, they just don't take it. So hopefully the FBI take it serious and I'll get justice. That's why I title these "No Justice for 420 Gem. Petition coming soon." Real soon. Well, that's like the lady that bumped me with her car and all. I mean, y'all know about that one, right? She came forward. Look at the biggest troll of them all. I mean, the Bong Father wouldn't compare a pimple on the ass of Bryson. I got it. Bryson was the master troll. Okay? Bryson was the master troll. These other ones, they ain't got shit on him. Bong Father's trying to copycat him. Scott Winslow Albert's just trying to keep it going. And they're going to get theirs. But thankfully, the two of the ones, the one that could hurt me, The lady and Bryson, the master of it, thankfully they're both on my side now and have apologized and accept they take total forgiveness, which I give them and all, and that's cool. That's cool. And I hope like hell when the feds do get in and do their job that they will cut Bryson and Topeka lady a break. And I hope they go straight to them for all the information they need to put the other ones away for a little bit. Maybe they need a little time in federal pen and find Jesus or something. I don't know. Well, heck, Sean, you know I done. When you say done you right, I never ever done Scott Winslow Albert wrong. I never knew him personally until he was outside my motorhome screaming like some idiot. I did know his ex-wife. She's the one that cost me $3,000 and cost the homeless from getting a bunch of donations. So that tells you what kind of people they are, I would think. Heck, the head troll now, he set a house on fire with a 16-year-old kid inside. He beat his ex-wife all the time, according to her. Writing bad checks and stuff, and had to marry his cousin or something like that. I didn't read all the emails, but Rhonda sent me a lot of stuff in emails, especially about the one where why he got busted for the check or something. But like I say, try and give people forgiveness. They don't want it. Well, Kim, the earth is flat. But if you want to think it's round, you're more than welcome to. But I believe in the Bible, basic instructions before leaving earth. And the Bible tells me that we're on a flat plane. And it's on pillars. And there's 4 corners. I mean, I'm just going right out of the Bible that I grew up on that I really believe in. Because I believe in Jesus. And he made a blood sacrifice. So I'll meet the Father as long as I keep them commandments and not do like my trolls and bear false witness against the neighbor and stuff. See, there's a whole lot of difference. Now, if you go watch that statement about I beat my dog, that's what got the lady in Topeka all upset at me that made that video. I'm watching you. I mean, some scary shit. You could ask Will if he was here. I still got copies of it. Well, the next time I meet her, she hits me with her car. Bumps into my legs, and it was purposely. She was backing out, and she's like, well, watch this. And you know. But when she come to my side, she got a hold of me and said, hey, I'm sorry. These people lied to me. I didn't know that they lied. And she mentioned the dog. She said, I asked him to personally, without, the internet, but personally, him through the phone or internet, but you know what I'm saying, no social media, just private messenger. That's what I'm trying to think of. What happened? And he's made a video of what happened. He said he changes his story about why he didn't go to an event. We were supposed to go to an event, and he didn't go because he told me his son or his grandma. One time his grandma something was wrong. The other time his son something was wrong. But I forget which one, because like I say, following him is kind of crazy. He tells the story on YouTube that I was there, which is true, and my dog ran out of my RV. And I grabbed her by the scruff of the neck and threw her back in the RV. Okay. That could happen. That's not animal abuse at all. That's exactly what an animal lover and responsible owner would do. there's a hell of a lot better chance of that dog getting hurt, bit, bite someone, run over by a car, whatever. You know, your dog didn't do right if it ran out uncontrollably out of your vehicle. And how are you supposed to catch a dog? By the scruff of the neck. How does mamas carry the cubs and everything? By the scruff of their neck. So by his own admission in his video, I did absolutely nothing wrong. Just like he tells people I tried to get his wife fired. Absolutely lies. Absolutely lies. And I have never talked to the owner of the store where she works at. He's too much of a bullshit person. He won't even talk to me. And so far as the earth is flat, like I say, if people want to believe we're on a spinning ball, that's cool. But next time you see a carnival in town, go to, I think they call it Alien Encounters now or something, but they're all made by Wisdom. I ran one for 8 different seasons. They look like a flying saucer. There's 45 wall boards and a seat in the center. And yep, I ran them for 8 seasons sitting in that center all day, 10 hours a day, watching people spin around. And if I wasn't in the center seat, a lot of times I was out on the wall, and I'd have my first man, run a ride, and I'd go out and stand out on the wall like Superman and stuff. So I know how it is to be on something that spins. If this world was spinning, why don't helicopters or airplanes just jump up and hover? Because if the world's moving, they should be able to just jump up and then sit down a minute later and be somewhere else. People believe too much bullshit that they're taught. You're taught. The Rockefellers come up with pharmaceutical medicines, all made with petroleum and all. All medicines pretty much start with an herb. Something from our creator, a herb or medicine, a root, whatever, and then they add this other stuff. Or they synthesize it from the beginning, and there's nothing in it that our creator has given us. Therefore, you can't spell healthcare without THC. You can't spell pharmacy without harm. So, I have no problem people wanting to believe that we're on a round spinning ball. Why would anybody have a problem if I believe in flat earth? But I have seen earlier encyclopedias before the 40s, which say that we're on and the pilots, all pilots, everything fly on a flat earth navigation. Ships, everything. Okay? We have phones nowadays that you can see miles and miles and miles and miles and miles. And you can be on this beach here and scan across the bay and see the buildings perfectly. How could you? You're 100 miles away. Where's the curvature? At most, you could see the tips of the buildings, maybe. But, that's the prince of this world. The almighty ruler of this world is not God. It is Satan. Satan rules earth. Satan has control of earth. Now, God rules Satan. He can only do so much. But, the great deceiver, a lot of people don't even know that NASA first started out in the ocean, not in the sky. Oh, he's made 400 videos, 300 and some. Oh, if you go to his YouTube page, he's made 300 and some. I think he's got like 70, maybe 70 some subscribers now at most. But yeah, he's made close to 400 videos. And he picks on me because I think they're flat, but what's wrong with that? I don't pick on him because he says he's an ordained minister and all it does is spew lies. I don't make fun of him for that. If that's the way he thinks, preaching, whatnot, that's him, whatever, you know what I mean? But he's an ordained minister, charges people for weddings. He does gay weddings, whatever, exorcisms. He advertises, he does all that. He forgets to tell the truth, though. He don't stand nowhere near the Ten Commandments. Because, I mean, that one of bearing false witness against thy neighbor, oh yeah, absolutely. No, gravity is a theory. Gravity ain't proven. Gravity ain't proven. Nope. You go do a little study on the flat earth. They've almost admitted it now. There's no way we've been to the moon. You can't get out of the firmament. You see that last launch? Oh yeah. Yeah. When the Simpsons showed the baseball break the dome over them, that dome, they were letting you know. They were letting you know. I mean, I've been on the slowest spin of the gravimetron to the fastest spin. And nope. To get something to stick on the wall, you have to be at a high speed. And a high speed, I could take a cup of Coke and set it on the wall, and the liquid would stay in it and all. But once it started slowing down, it would fall. Well, without the walls, there's nothing to push against. You're just thrown out. There's no way. The only way we're on a spinning ball is if everybody's in the center, and then you're not a ball. Remember the old thing about you dig straight down, you'd be down in China? Okay. We're standing up right here. You're on a globe. They're down there. Are they standing upside down? I mean, these are just questions I can't get past. But I know that NASA is a serpent. You look at the tongue. I know that the moon landing and stuff is fake. Our space station is done in a swimming pool. I mean, all that information is out there if people just look. Neil Armstrong himself said that never walked on the moon. Oh, absolutely. Oh, yeah, anybody can come online and, yep. Well, if I've looked it up, I always believed in gravity, and then I looked it up, and gravity has never been proven. Gravity is a theory. Just like them calling the gravitron the gravitron. So, oh yeah, gravity machine. No, it's a centrifuge. It's actually loss of gravity. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm just I know we're not on a spinning ball. I do believe in the Bible and all. And it talks about being on pillars. And what is above is below. That's a nice blue ocean up above, maybe. We definitely know what's below. Because when the earth flooded, it talks about how the heavens and the earth opened up. Well, but you're missing something. You're missing the key point. You're missing the very key point. The only way that can work is there's a wall. Where's your wall? Where's your wall around the earth? Where's this wall See, that wall is kind of like the ice wall. kind of contains us in. Keeps the water level, everything, whatever. Yeah. Where's the wall? Because if there wasn't a wall there, you'd just sling out and be done. You'd sling out to space. Where's the wall? But there's some really good videos stuff that you can see and read and everything now. So I kid you not. I always had a feeling that we weren't on a spinning ball going through the solar and this, that, and the other. How come a star never moves? The stars are always the same. How come if you're spinning 600 some miles this way, going to the stars would never be in the same spot. They're always in the same spot. But if you was under a dome and a firmament, and the sun and the moon was inside that firmament, yep, it certainly would. But it's cool, everybody to each his own. But you'll never convince me that we're on a spinning ball again. Never. I kind of didn't believe that growing up, and I proved it to myself a long time ago that no, we are not. And I'm glad we all have our own opinions and allowed to and all. That's cool. You say gravity's not even proven. Oh, I hear you. I love it when people have conversation and all. It's just I want to know what is in our ocean that Elon Musk and everybody else has been so scared of that they're trying to get off this planet. Is it the aliens that are coming up now, which are the fallen angels, the Anunnakis, whatever? Because see, NASA, nobody thought of space. They was an underwater exploration, and all of a sudden, boom. They got out of the water, built these changed it to a space mission, built the damn rockets, and been trying to break the firmament and get out of here since. Oh yeah, there's a whole lot of ocean that hasn't been. I agree with you there. I agree with you there. And no, we look at the little sardine can that went down, that imploded. I mean, we've got way better than that. And yeah, especially maybe not manned but unmanned crafts. We can get down to the bottom of the they got down to the bottom of the Mariana Trench and found garbage. So, I mean, we've been that far down. That's pretty close. They said that they found oceans beneath oceans. And Lord knows what's up in Antarctica that they're hiding that we can't go see or nobody can go near. Ooh. Yeah. Let's go look at the RV one more time before it gets dark. My dogs are looking at me like he forgot to feed us. I haven't forgot. Gonna look pretty cool. She looks pretty good in the evening, don't she? Thank you. I like the way it looks too. One day I'll finish up the LEDs. I've been lazy. Doing other things, really. Oh yeah, the deeper you go down, absolutely. Of course, I'm a scuba diver. An atmosphere is 33 feet. That's why I don't go over 3 atmospheres. I'm certified up to 99 feet. If you go below that, you got to go to gas. Oxygen and helium and something else. I'm not sure. I know it's a gas mixture. Right on, right on, right on. Well, my friends, anybody got any last questions, comments, or concerns before I get out of here? I need to get going here in a minute. Take care of my doggies. They say they're ready to eat. Go out and use the bathroom. So it's about time for that. I normally are on Facebook at 7 o'clock, but probably won't be back on Facebook until 7 o'clock Monday. But good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. I'll be back here tomorrow at 4:20. No, I don't think I did. Yeah, no, I didn't see that. But, you know, they've done that all in quite a few places, Sean. You'd be surprised. I mean, look what they did to North Carolina and all. Thankfully, Trump's heading up and stepping in for the people in North Carolina and then over in L.A. and all. Thank goodness we finally got somebody doing something for them. So, hopefully we don't have too many disasters this year. And we can take care of all the people that was had things destroyed over the last 4, because Lord knows the other administration didn't do nothing for nobody. Oh, excuse me, $750 was it? Which, hey, come on now. Trump needs to think about giving the American people a stimulus, you know? He really should. Once he boasted how he's going to make and collect all this money, he needs to put his money where his mouth is and give America a stimulus check. That'd be awesome, wouldn't it? Come on, Trump, give us a stimulus. Come on now, you'd be for that, wouldn't you? I mean, the other side, look how many immigrants they gave checks, credit cards or whatever to, and paid rents and all that stuff. Sounds like they could do that for us, the people that grew up here and have, have residency. Give everybody about a $2,500 start. But I think what they're going to do, I think they're going to try and introduce this new Bitcoin, whatever, digital. I think that's when they're going to do it. And not until... Well, it's trying to kick me off. Well, my friends, catch me tomorrow if you like it. Give it a thumbs up, a thumbs down, a comment, and subscribe, please. I need all the help I can get getting this channel built up. It's all about peace, love, and cannabis for all. One team, one dream, united we stand. And if we try, folks, we can all get along. My fur babies, Jack and Lulu, love you. I love you, and Jesus loves you. Peace out. Hope to see you tomorrow.